Hundreds of villages have been emptied as top Turkish officials arrive in Baghdad for cooperation talks with Iraqi officials, ahead of a mooted ground invasion targeting the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK. The Kurdistan Communities Union's External Relations Committee strongly criticised the visit of Turkish ministers to Baghdad as marking a genocidal policy against the Kurds. The murder of a Kurdish miner in Afrin by a Turkish-backed settler has ignited public outcry, highlighting the ongoing tensions and suffering of Afrin's residents under Turkish occupation. Meanwhile, Meral Danış, the pro-Kurdish Dem Party's co-mayoral candidate for Istanbul, made a rare television appearance on Wednesday, ahead of Turkey's local elections. Learn more with Media News. A high-level delegation including Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan, Defence Minister Yaşar Güleş and National Intelligence Organization Chief Ibrahim Kalin arrived in Baghdad for cooperation talks with Iraqi officials, underlining Turkey's intention to launch a new offensive against the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, within Iraqi borders. The visit is part of Turkey's extensive diplomatic efforts to gain support and coordinate with local and international actors ahead of a planned cross-border military operation into northern Iraq, and comes as news breaks that 161 villages in the region have already been forcibly evacuated, with a further 602 villages facing imminent displacement. Turkey is preparing to attack the area around the Gara mountain near the city of Duhok, local journalists reported. The strategic 39-kilometre-long Gara mountain range has been a focal point for Turkey, including a failed 2021 assault on the predominantly Kurdish region. Fidan, Güleş and Kalin's joint trip to Baghdad is a notable step in the intensified diplomacy surrounding the operation and has attracted attention due to the high-profile nature of the delegation, which previously held separate talks. The Baghdad Security Summit, hosted by Iraqi Foreign Minister Fuad Hussein, will focus mainly on the planned operation against PKK positions. Ahmed Khaled Mamo, a 15-year-old Kurdish boy, has been killed in Turkish-controlled Afrin, northern Syria, by a settler brought in by Turkey from the Idlib countryside. The settler, identified as Yamen Ahmed al-Ibrahim, reportedly killed the young boy and disposed of his body in a nearby water well. The entire crime was recorded by bystanders who chose not to share the distressing footage online. This act has provoked widespread outrage, prompting the victim's family to call on the people of Afrin to unite in demanding justice and an end to the ongoing violations against the community. A large gathering mourned the loss. In light of this event, a demonstration is scheduled for Thursday morning in front of the headquarters of the Turkish-controlled local police station in Afrin. Ahmed's family was forced to bury him swiftly on Thursday, amid escalating tensions in the Jandes district. Eyewitnesses disclosed that the burial took place under significant duress from Turkish-backed mercenaries, aiming to curtail the widespread protests ignited by the boy's death. The Kurdistan Communities Union's External Relations Committee has strongly criticised the recent visit of Turkish ministers to Baghdad, accusing Turkey of seeking to pressurise Iraq into supporting its genocidal policies against the Kurdish population. In a statement released on Thursday, the Kurdish umbrella organisation warned that Turkey's actions pose a significant threat to the stability and security of the entire region. The visit of Turkish ministers to Iraq earlier on Thursday comes at a time when Ankara is seeking to expand its military operations against Kurdish groups beyond its borders. The statement highlights the potential consequences of this visit, emphasising that Turkey's aim is to rally support from Iraq for its ongoing attacks on Kurdish communities. The statement read, "The Turkish state is persistently trying to distance Iraq from the path of democratisation, to involve it in its own extermination and genocidal policies, and to return to its policies of a century ago. In order to achieve this, it resorts to all kinds of threats and blackmail. Now they are supposedly going to hold a security meeting with Iraqi officials." Meral Danış, the pro-Kurdish People's Equality and Democracy Party's co-mayoral candidate for Istanbul, made a rare television appearance on Wednesday, where she emphasised the party's commitment to winning seats through the dissemination of truth, rather than engaging in the divisive win-lose rhetoric that currently dominates Turkish politics. Beşiktaş stated, Our objective is not about winning or losing, it's about conveying the truth to Turkey, highlighting the party's approach to the upcoming local elections. Addressing criticisms on the potential impact of her candidacy on other opposition figures, Beşiktaş affirmed, "Our vote belongs to us." She also noted that Dem Party, being the third largest party in Parliament, views participation under its own banner in elections as a legitimate and necessary step. With an eye towards the future, Beşiktaş articulated a vision of a democratic Turkey, where the diverse identities of its citizens are recognised and celebrated. She invited everyone to join the Nevruz celebrations on the 17th of March in Istanbul, symbolising a commitment to peace and unity in the face of adversity.